Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Imad Mouline, Chief Technology Officer at Nasdaq-listed Everbridge, to discuss critical management software to manage COVID-19 vaccine distribution and elections. Imad, it's great to see you. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thank you very much, Jill. Glad to be back.
And as COVID-19 continues to rage on, how are organizations using Everbridge to try to get back to normal?
Well, we have been here at Everbridge helping return people to the workplace, helping return people to campuses, assisting retailers to reopen stores, enabling governments to alert populations to changing waves of the pandemic, enabling businesses to keep revenue generating operations, supply chains, IT processes running, and even making it possible for patients not only to take care of their COVID patients, but also to go back to their mission of providing care for all of their patients and to do it safely. So the system has been used to really keep patients safe and informed at hospitals, at healthcare facilities, and also protect residents, travelers, employees from not just obviously what's happening with the pandemic, but everything else that's been happening at the same time: wildfires, hurricanes, cyber attacks, and other critical events.
And on top of the global pandemic, we had one of the most anticipated US presidential elections in history. What were best practices that organizations followed to prepare for the elections? And how did Everbridge help state and local governments as well as businesses?
Yeah, well, we've been helping with the election at just about every level. So from a public safety perspective, from a government perspective, the system has been used to let citizens know where to vote, to warn them about fake ballot boxes, to provide them with guidance on how to stay safe, how to vote safely. We've been alerting residents about polling center emergencies due to weather or other situations, notifying voters at polling centers about congestion potentially due to high volumes, but also coordinating the staffing of polling workers. So counties, for example, across the state of Florida have been leveraging the Everbridge platform to internally coordinate and communicate updates to poll workers and to volunteers. And then other organizations have been typically using the system to monitor for any type of operational disruptions. And this is something that will be done continuously through the transition and well into the inauguration and beyond.
And Imad, we've received positive news on the vaccinations out of companies like Pfizer and Moderna, which is great. But we also have to think about mass manufacturing, distributing it through the population. Can Everbridge event management software contribute there as well?
Yes, absolutely. Everbridge critical event management capabilities are being used as we speak. One of the things to remember is that many of the stakeholders who are involved in the development and the manufacturing and in the distribution of the vaccine are our customers and already use the system, right? Our customers are a critical part of the entire supply chain. So we will be working with them. We have been working with them so they can leverage our risk intelligence, our critical event management capabilities to anticipate and respond to any operational challenges. I mean, this is not new for us. We've had successes with pharmaceutical supply chain challenges before. For example, during Hurricane Michael back in 2017, some of our pharmacy clients have been able to identify faster ways to coordinate time-sensitive deliveries of life-sustaining medications to patients pretty much over the entire affected area. These same pharmacies coordinated with the state to fly medications to other parts of the country during Hurricane Harvey, ensuring that about 13,000 of their patients could get prepackaged medications delivered safely and on time. And of course, you've got to do this not just at the local or the city level, not just the manufacturers, but also in some cases at the country level. We're already set up at the country level in 11 countries and at a state or local level in 19 countries overall. To do this type of distribution at a massive scale during a black swan event, while so many other things are going on, is going to be critical. And that's what the Everbridge critical event management solution is being used for and will continue to be used for.
All right, Imad, great to hear from you as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
You got it. And thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.